In this video, we're going to be covering Warhol and Bandmanrill working together. I couldn't believe my eyes. It just dropped like 5 hours. I was working on, doing my bills and stuff because, you got to pay your monthly bills. Be sure to pay your monthly bills if you haven't already. And be sure to leave a like and subscribe to turn on post notifications so you'll get every video after. Without further ado, yeah, man, I was literally doing my bills and, Bandmanrill pops up. I see the title. It just says Bandmanrill. I start reading. I'm like, all right, this shit cool, whatever. And then boom, right? I'm doing my bills. I'm like doing everything I have to do, and I start hearing a familiar voice, and I was like, bro, like I'm probably, I've been playing a lot of Fani, Uno, like that type of realm shit, Lucky, like Warhol and stuff, right? So I was kind of like almost thinking like, yo, I'm bugging, like what's going on? And I turned to my left, and I see that Warhol started the song. It's Bandmanrill, Warhol, and I'm sorry I forgot the third artist, but you were cool too. You had a good verse. Bro, I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. I was like, Warhol and Bandmanrill, that shit, like what? Where did that come from, bro? Like actually, and so if you guys don't know who Warhol is or Bandmanrill, so Bandmanrill is a pioneer and a trendsetter pretty much for Jersey club wave, this whole thing with like, when Drake dropped that new album with like a bunch, that club type of shit, people were saying that he ripped off like Bandmanrill, because there's like, if you look at a song like Current and then you listen to some of the songs from like Bandmanrill, you can see kind of the similarities, and you can see that like, oh, it was definitely influenced by the Jersey shit. But that's besides the point. So that's what Bandmanrill does. He's been doing his thing, trendsetter again, and I fuck with him so hard. I listen to him every day. That's why I didn't even pay too much attention to who was, in the song, because I was like, oh, Bandmanrill, like, all right, that's cool. I listen to him every day on with my shit, and then I hear Warhol, and I was like, Warhol is like also a pioneer, but for the old like SoundCloud wave. He was in that same bubble as Cardi, Uno, Fani. Like shout out to a comment if it's true. I'll try to find it and I'll put it up here, but apparently he was managed by Cole Bennett at one point. That's why he has like 5 to 7 videos on the Cole Bennett Lyrical Lemonade channel. So with knowing that, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Even if you don't know who they are, you can still put them next to each other and be like, what the fuck, like how did that even happen? And you'll see rappers like Lil Tecca and Asian Doll kind of like co-signing these up and coming rappers. Obviously Warhol, if I've had talks about Warhol beforehand in my Funny video where I'm saying like what happened to Warhol. It's not exactly that he's not exactly doing too hot right now, but he's definitely coming back. I feel like this might even be like a promo thing for him, because Bandmanrill's up and coming, Warhol's that OG, gives him that cosign, but at the same time it's kind of like, yo, like it's that Lil Tecca thing. You have Lil Tecca helping out underground artists like Lil Baby Santana, and like the whole, like, I'm not saying he's worked directly with, but that same bubble as like Sofago, Yeet, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and he's kind of like co-signing those type of people. So like when it comes around, it's like, oh, like let's say Lil Tecca has a very bad month, like those motherfuckers will probably like help him out, like, yo, it's Lil Tecca, he was there since day one, he helped me when I didn't have anything, and it's the same thing with Asian Doll worked with Bandmanrill beforehand, and she just worked with some Philly people. And sorry if I don't really know too much about the whole Philly against Jersey shit. I know it's really similar, and I know a couple people are like kind of like trying to make it a narrative to like say like, oh, like they're beefing, and like this song is called Sneak Diss, and I know that Bandmanrill had a song called Copy and Paste and stuff like that. I'm not really too sure, but I can definitely investigate that kind of shit to really give you guys some talking points. But right now I don't really know what the fuck's going on with that, so I'm not gonna touch too much on it. So Asian Doll was working with Philly people and also up and coming rappers, and I think that's the right move for a person like her, because like I don't really think she's like as stable as like just any other person that already has like a name. She's known as King Von's girl, and like that's about it, and she makes like music, but that's about it. This is definitely the right move for Warhol, because if I had to be brutally honest, it's been a hot ass minute, bro, since I've heard about Warhol. You know what I mean? Not exactly doing the worst on Spotify. If you look at his monthly listeners, it makes sense, it's cool, it's whatever. He's a pioneer, so shout out to him at the end of the day, and like I'll definitely have his songs on my playlist. That's not uncommon. The last talking point for me is with Bandmanrill. So Bandmanrill, like I said, he's a trendsetter. He's doing this Jersey club shit, but if you look at songs prior to that, he was making not exactly traditional, but like closer to the traditional type of song that you would hear from anybody else that's blowing up on TikTok as we speak. And then maybe that didn't go all the that didn't take him all the way to the top. He had to like think outside the box. He brought this Jersey club shit back. That's very unique. He's a he was the first one to like really do that shit like that. So obviously now he's like known for this, and he's getting back into that pocket of more traditional shit, and there's no better way than collaborating with a person like Warhol right now, because like the song's not exactly on some like club shit, you can't really like dance to it. It's a very good song overall too. So it's just like, damn, like this might be this already is, it's a dub that they're already collaborating, and it's a dub that it's actually a good song. Shout out to the third person, bro. I forgot your name, bro, and I'm doing this shit off the dome, so like, you know, sorry. But yeah, man, it's obviously my opinion, my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Is this a W? Because I definitely think so. I'll leave you guys to it. Peace.